There are too many relations that are unhealthy. The low experience of the teenagers makes them vulnerable to this kind of relation. Indeed, nearly 80% of girls who have been victims of physical abuse in their dating relationship continue to date the abuser. In The Perks of Being a Wallflower, many of the characters accept to live pain to get pleasure, and this is an error from them. This fact is represented by three relations that are not always based on respect: the relation between Charlie's sisters and her boyfriend, the one between Patrick and Brad, and the one between Sam and Charlie.
To begin, in the relation that relates Charlie's sister and her boyfriend, she accepts to live pain to get pleasure. In fact, even if her boyfriend hits her, Charlie's sister stays with him and still loves him. So the pain that she lives is represented by the situation when her boyfriend hits her that Charlie describes while he is present in the scene. And he wound up and hit her hard across the face. I mean hard. That's how Charlie finds the moment. In contrast, he reports his sister's words. She says they're going to get married after they both finish college, and he finishes law school. This quote represents the other side of the relation, which is the love that Charlie's sister feels for her boyfriend. Moreover, when Charlie reports the violence made from his sister's boyfriend to his English teacher named Bill, this one says, "We accept the love we think we deserve." It shows that Charlie's sister probably accepts the fact that her boyfriend had hit her because she has a low self esteem and doesn't think she deserves better. The kind of relation lived by Charlie's sister is a crime that has to be reported, that is endured by too many people. In 2000 in Quebec, 85% of the victims of domestic violence were women. There was a total of 16,000 victims in this same year. There are many resources in our province that can help someone get out of this situation, like this website or this phone number.
Then it's possible to observe that Patrick accepts to live pain to get pleasure through his relation with Brad. Indeed, Patrick and Brad are in love, and even if Brad tries to hide his homosexuality, Patrick still wants to see him. The pain lived by Patrick is caused by the fact that Brad wants to hide his homosexuality. By trying to do that, he always has to unaware Patrick in public. It hurts Patrick to be unaware by Brad because he really loves him and it makes him feel like he's not important. It's possible to understand this situation when Charlie says that they only fooled around at parties on Fridays, but Patrick said Brad couldn't even look at him in the hall, let alone speak with him, and it was hard too because Patrick really liked Brad. To hide his relation with Patrick, Brad also pretends to be wasted as an excuse when he kisses him and he sees a girl. However, Patrick tolerates this situation because when he's alone with Brad, he feels important again and he gets the pleasure he wants.
Finally, we can observe that Charlie accepts to live pain to get pleasure through his relation with Sam. It hurts him to know that Sam only considers him as a friend and that she's in love with Craig. He loves her and he would like to be the one who makes her happy. When Charlie says, "But the thing is that I can hear Sam and Craig having sex, and for the first time in my life I understand the end of that poem." We understand how much it hurts him because that poem is ending with a suicide. Although Charlie accepts to stay friend with Sam because when he spends time with her, he gets pleasure by feeling infinite. In plus, when Sam says to him, "I know that you know that I like Craig, and I know that we can't be together like that, but I want to forget all those things for a minute." He gets the pleasure to kiss her one time, and it makes him so happy that he forgets his pain for a moment. In fact, for Charlie, all the little moments of happiness lived with Sam makes him forget his pain.
In conclusion, if we try to understand all those people who accept to live pain to get pleasure, we can see that the pleasure they get at the end is more important than every moment of pain they live. However, some people don't know how to respect their limits and they endure situations they shouldn't have to, and they don't realize that there's other way to get pleasure and feel safe.